Hey there guys, and how you all doing today? As usual, my name's Rob, aka Chrome Magic, and in the last video you'll have seen or heard me talking about how I had a breakthrough with my granddad, about him learning my sort of gaming style, how I game, and that sort of thing. So I felt it was a really good breakthrough, and I actually had a comment from Max Plays FIFA. It's his channel, check it out. And he gave me the idea to do a dual com with my granddad. Now you'll know I've been doing the videos for near enough 2 years now, and every now and then I'll do a dual com, but I've never really done one with my family, so I thought, why not go for it? Give it a go. So I have with me my granddad here. So Gramps, do you want to say hi?
Hi folks, it's going to be nice talking, I think.
So I just wanted to sort of like talk to you about what happened when you started watching me gaming, and how you sort of got the feeling of what was going on and what your opinions are of it now, because I know before that time you'd never really even talked to me about the gaming sort of scene, so it was a little bit new to you, if that makes sense.
That is absolutely true, yes.
So the first thing was, what did you actually think gaming was before you saw me playing online?
I didn't have a good idea of what it was. I know you bought a high-speed PC to game with, and I decided to ask how it worked and how you play. It was actually quite impressed with what I saw and how it was constructed.
Okay, so pretty much what happened was my granddad and I were talking downstairs in the dining room, having Boxing Day lunch, as you do with your family, and pretty much what happened was he asked if he could come and watch me play, see what things were happening in terms of me speaking to my friends, and we'd set up a game for the afternoon to be able to do it. So what actually sparked the interest in you talking about the gaming sort of thing with me?
Well, as you said, it was at a visit to your house, and you'd contacted one of the team to set up a game at, I think it was about 4 o'clock time. I didn't really understand the keen interest you had in the game, so I took the opportunity to ask if I could watch you playing. I found it was quite amazing that you and your friends make up a team that would be talking with each other and at the same time trying to beat the opposition. I can only say at this stage it was quite interesting to see the rapport that you had with the team going ahead to win the session.
Yeah, so as Gramps says, you guys will all know it in the my viewers. You'll set up a party, you'll go into a game of Call of Duty, and you'll try and beat the opposition. I don't think my granddad really knew that was the sort of thing that I did before that. I think you sort of thought it was me playing single player on my own, going through a story mode sort of thing.
Yeah, I thought you were being a bit of a nutter, quite honestly.
So yeah, it's kind of good to let my granddad know that actually there's a lot of other people that I play with. So one session I'll have 4 people, the next session I'll have 15 people or something like that. So I'm never really on my own. I'm playing with a load of different things. It means that for me, I get to talk with a load of new people all around the world. I mean, most of my team are from the UK, but I've met people from around the world. I've got a friend in Australia. Patrick, you know who you are. You were one of my first subscribers on my channel. So yeah, it was really good to know people around the world. But what did you think of my actual gaming setup in terms of headsets and screens and my computer?
Oh, it'll take a long time for me to express my thoughts, but in a nutshell, I was impressed. It was like visiting a BBC studio with the multiple screens, the gaming headset. It looked like a man from outer space, and the console itself with the new computer that you'd purchased.
So yeah, you guys will have seen you'll have also seen my gaming setup with my Blue Yeti mic that I use for commentating, the one that we're using now, and then I've got my Triton AX Pro Plus, which you guys all know are a really good surround sound headset, and of course the 2 screens, the one that I use for my PC, one that I use for my Xbox, and then my 32-inch TV as well. And there was also the new computer. So to see all of that in a small room like mine, I guess was mind-blowing for you.
It was, and I shall have to check my bank account to make sure you've not been poaching some money.
So what was the most interesting thing for you when you were watching me play? For example, talking to the lads, playing at the same time, multitasking as much as I was.
Let me say that it was incredible what you were doing by advising your teammates where the enemy were, when and how to strike to kill the enemy, and at the same time still talking to them and taking messages from them. Quite exhilarating.
Okay, so yeah, again, we're always talking, we're always having a laugh. I mean, even when we're calling people out, what we were doing at the time was, if I remember back, we were playing Modern Warfare 2 on the map, I can't remember what the map's called, but there's like the middle bunker and then the big bunker. So when we were around and seeing people in there, I'd be shouting out, there's 2 in the big bunker, there's 1 in the little bunker.
Right, yeah.
And it was making my team know where the opposition was. And my granddad found that one of the most exciting things, the fact that we've gone and practiced so much into those maps to know where to call out people from and say where they are.
Yeah, exactly.
So do you ever see yourself ever having a go at gaming? Maybe playing a bit of Call of Duty? I mean, I'd be happy to show you the ropes sort of thing.
I can answer that in one word: no. I would congratulate all the people who participate in the gaming community and hope that you get the satisfaction that I know Robert gets from this high-speed game.
Thanks very much, Gramps. I'm sure that most of us have we all get the satisfaction that you're wishing that we all do get. The only problem is obviously when you've got these moments of frustration when things aren't going your way, you tend to get mad and angry. And I mean, it doesn't happen very often for me because I see myself as sort of like a calm and collected guy. But I know some people who will go on a right one if they're not doing well.
Are you having a go at me now?
No, it's alright, Gramps. And would you ever consider going to an event with me, for example, to see how the professionals do it? I mean, you know, when we were talking, I'm a massive fan of Optic Gaming. I have been for about 2 years.
Yeah.
And they're one of the best Call of Duty clans in the world right now. So what I'm asking is, would you ever want to see what they sort of do and how the big tournaments are set up? And maybe one day, if I was to ever get there, because it's always been a wish of mine to become a pro player. And you know, if I ever got there, would you ever be interested in going to an event to see how it all worked and that sort of thing?
I reckon it would be very interesting, and I'm sure that I would enjoy a day with you seeing how the top teams operate. Excellent.
So yeah, that's basically the video, guys, the commentary. And I think that I've definitely broke a wall with you myself, Gramps, in terms of the gaming industry. I mean, you knew a lot about me, and you obviously, because you're my granddad, you know a lot about me. But one thing that you didn't really know was why I like gaming so much.
Exactly, and I can now understand it.
Yeah, so I'm going to try my hardest to keep going in the gaming world sort of thing, especially in Black Ops. And I would like to one day become a professional, but it's a long way off. I mean, I'm a decent gamer, but I wouldn't say I'm at that ability yet. But I would like to, as I say, my ultimate dream would be to play for Optic Gaming, because they're the team that I've supported for the last 2 years. How would you feel if I was to go professional?
I'd wish you all the best and hope you get on well with it.
Yeah? So yeah, that's the video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for coming on the show, Gramps.
No problem.
Is there anything that you'd like to say to our viewers?
Only keep going with Robert. Make sure he keeps his, is it 4 hours a day you put on this?
Sometimes it can be up to that, yeah, I will admit. But yeah, cheers for being on the show, Gramps. And as usual, guys, if you liked the video, then please remember to rate and comment. And if you're new to the channel, then stick around for a while, watch a couple of the other videos, and subscribe to me. Cheers, guys, and take care. I'll see you all soon.
All the best, guys. Look after yourselves.
The fight is close. Tip the scales.
تم تحديد الإحداثيات. قضي على التهديد.
For the cause.